Hello, welcome to Ikate's Crossing. Okay, so last night, I felt like sort of pulling out the Brian Froud's Faery Oracle, and I used the major arcana of what I've learnt so far in the light in the dark tarot. So the first card I got here was She of the Crow. And this is about fertility and nurturing. Next one I got Lease of the Shadows, which to me is all about needing to face something, healing of the shadow work, lust, addiction, repeated patterns, bad habits, that sort of thing. So you're really sort of being able to acknowledge why you need to actually heal. What are you healing in regards to what's important here? And the next one is the Glaucona. Okay, so that was the 3 cards, and this is about beyond the illusion, being able to have some clear sight in why, being able to acknowledge why you actually need the healing, to be able to have the patience to actually take care of yourself. So that was kind of important. So I wrote down in my blog, on a bit of paper, which I've transferred to my blog, necessary healing needed. It is okay to take time out for self-healing, self-love. Spiritual healing radiates comfort and nurturing. Develop self-respect and self-esteem. Inspire practical help. Inspiration to take each step forward. Valued steps for healing. Important something lost is now open to healing. Hope and need for loving healing. Okay, next one I got was pause, take time before decisions made, read the fine print, check the foundations, patience is needed, consider all aspects, see the truth behind the surface of situation. So kind of an interesting reading when you're looking at the cards with what's been going on for me with my this cough that's been niggling my chest, which has been things. So I've really had to sort of take a step back from social media, from doing some readings, from doing my videos, etc. So that was quite an interesting one. Now, using cards from 0 to 14 of the major arcana, which I really studied at the moment with the light and the dark. So I pulled out the Chariot. Okay, so the Chariot is basically, to me, it's about success, victory, but it's also about the direction you're moving in, being able to have that sort of sense of what I actually need to do so I can progress, so I can move ahead with the healing process that's going on, which is really important for me. So it feels like I'm moving in the right direction with my healing process here. So it did say keywords from the book, from the guidebook, were direction, moving ahead, success, progress, ambition, aspiration, desire, intent, principle, reason, target, and wish. Now, after watching a video yesterday, it sort of reminded me about bringing in the energies of the 7. Okay, so 7 to me is about that sense of your fortune, your sense of your luck, how you choose to react to a situation, how you choose to behave. All those sort of things are really important as you sort of move forward on the journey. But then you sort of bring in the elements as well, which is kind of important, like 7 of Coins, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and 7 of Swords. So you're sort of pulling those energies into the direction, into moving ahead on the right path, being able to sort of feel like you've got that success, that progress. That's really important. So bringing each of these energies in is going to assess the process here. So 7 of Coins I got with evolution, expansion, and growth. So it definitely feels like there is, as you progress, there is some growth, there is some evolution of it, there is that progression, transformation, and things unfolding naturally. So as I sort of move forward, have patience with the healing process, allowing myself to actually move in the direction that I'm supposed to, I find myself with the sense of the healing unfolding, or the knowledge the knowledge needed unfolding in some way. Then we've got Seven of Cups. Now, Seven of Cups would normally mean to me about making choices wisely. Not all choices are good choices in regards to your own healing. You know, sometimes we make bad choices, but it can also, but in the guidebook it does say daydream, fantasy, imagination, inspiration, and vision. So what's my vision for the direction that I'm moving into? Maybe something to sort of think about. Seven of Swords was all about armor, barricade, defense, fortress, guard, and shield. But Seven of Swords can be also about something lost to be returned. So that's sort of very much the sense. What did I see about something lost? Oh, maybe I didn't write it down. Maybe I just read it and didn't see it. Okay, so definitely feel like that's something that it feels like something that was taken from me. So my breathing, my, you know, the cough, you know, having that cough that keeps niggling, that keeps staying where it is. No matter what I do, it feels like I've been taking like all my immune stuff, all my taking all my tablets that I'm supposed to take, my medication, but still sort of, it seems to sort of still be lingering in some way. So what do I need to do? What else do I need to do? It does talk about that sense of, you know, how do I protect myself in some way when you're talking about armor, barricade, and defense. So how do I protect myself? Guard myself, protect myself with getting this, to make this cough go away. Okay, Seven of Wands talks about battle, challenge, compete, contend, just overcome, strive, and vie. So it's definitely a battle. It is definitely a challenge to move in the right direction in regards to the healing aspect of it. So it's kind of interesting when you start sort of pulling it all together in this way. I love all that. I love that way that the cards can sort of bring in the energy of the Chariot when you look at the sevens of the minor arcana as well, and we're talking about healing aspect because of the oracle sort of gives you that overall theme, which is kind of cool. Okay, so that's it from me. Take care and blessed be.